Hey love, so today I'm going to talk to you about Venus palette dupes. I had both of these palettes next to me when I was doing my makeup the other day, and I realized how similar a lot of the shades are. So this is the Venus palette by Lime Crime, the like elusive palette that never goes back in stock. And I know that Lime Crime has been having all of those issues with their website. I used PayPal when I ordered my last Lime Crime order, thank goodness, so I should be good. But if I were you, and like I know I don't want to order anything right now, and I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the dupes that I found. So this is a palette that I built myself with Coastal Scents Hot Pots. Don't pay attention to how dirty this thing is right now. This has been like one of my definite go-tos. These shades are totally what I'm all about right now. All about the rusty reds, and I made sure to have a lot of like neutral shades. I bought these when they were on sale for only $1 each. Actually, I think they were 40% off, so they were like $1.17 each. But it's crazy. So I got 28 of them, but I'm going to talk about mainly, if you guys want a video on all of these, just watch all of them and all of the other ones that I have. Most of the other ones I have are the old named ones though, with all of the numbers, but I have quite a few. So if you guys want a total swatch list, that'll be a long video if I swatch all of them. We're gonna go back to this. So all of these have actual names, so this will be way easier for you to find. I was able to find 7 out of the 8 in here, and I will research online and let you know what the other dupe is. But I did find a different dupe in a well-known BH Cosmetics palette, in the BH Party Girl palette. So the one that I'm missing out of here, I found in here. So if you have this guy, you're set. But again, I will try and find another Coastal Scents one so you can get them all in one palette. All right, so I am going to go through and swatch the matching ones from these two palettes. The first one we're going to start with is Venus. I'm trying to hold this up next to it so you can see. So Venus, and then the one that I found that's really similar is Victorian Ruby. Victorian Ruby looks like this. And here they are swatched next to each other. The only difference is Victorian Ruby is a little bit more shimmery. As you can see, it reflects light a little more. So this one is Venus. This one is Victorian Ruby. But definitely you can get a similar look with these two. And it looks like Victorian Ruby is actually a little more pigmented as well. So that's the Coastal Scents one. Next is Shell, right there. So that is Shell, and this is Dreamcicle from Coastal Scents. So we swatch those two for you. Fingers are slightly stained from the Colourpop blushes I just swatched, but right here is Shell, and then this is Creamsicle. So right there, they aren't exact. Shell is a little more pink toned, but I feel like the camera's picking up a little different. Like it's a little more coral and a little more peach. And I actually have a couple for Aura. This is Aura. I'm just gonna do it this way. This is way easier. And the one that I looked it up online to see if anyone had any, and I kept hearing people talking about Flesh Tone. Let me see. So this is Flesh Tone. So Flesh Tone looks more like Aura in the pan, but I actually feel like Caramel Ice looks more like Aura when swatched. So we are going to swatch both. And then this is Caramel Ice. See all three there. All very similar. You can see this. So all three of those. Creation, this really beautiful reddish brown, and the one that I found, definitely very similar. This is Oktoberfest. I love Creation. So pretty. There you go. Creation, Oktoberfest. Icon is a really dark, really dark deep brown. Brownstone is the one that I found that I had that was really pretty similar. See them right there. So that one is Icon, that one is Brownstone, and then Chocolatier is actually really close as well. Let me swatch that one for you. It's a little more warm though. And these are a little more cool toned. We're gonna skip over Rebirth right now because that's the one that I don't have in my Coastal Scents palette. We're gonna go straight to Divine. Divine is a really wonderful transition shade. It's a really light brown. One that matches that one is Timeless Taupe. It's definitely deeper, but it has the same. You could use this with light hand or build that one up. Like in the light, it looks way different, but in person they look a little more similar. I feel like this last one is like the star of the show. This is Muse, the super red toned shade in the palette. And the closest one I found that I have is Fine Wine. This one is a little more red, this one is a little more purple, but you can honestly get a very similar result with both of these. Right there. So that is Muse and that is Fine Wine. For Rebirth, this really peachy coral tone shade, I found it in the BH Cosmetics Party Girl palette. Let's see, and it's this guy right over here. Super duper similar, look at that. This one is Rebirth, and then this one is that corally shade from the BH Cosmetics Party Girl palette. If you look at this palette though, it does have a nice red shade over here and some nice warm browns. You could get a similar look with a palette like this as well. Alright guys, so here are the swatches. Hopefully you can see how similar some of these are. And there's those two. But I hope that gives you an idea. They're not exact, but they're definitely in the ballpark, and you can definitely get a similar look with those. I created this look today using the Coastal Scent shadows, and it looks a lot like, pretty much identical to a look I've created using this one. So it definitely looks like it could have been created with this palette. I'm not dissing on this palette at all. I love this palette. It's a really great palette. I'm all about these shades. It's very, very on trend with the whole Marsala thing. But if you want a cheaper alternative and you don't want to spring for the Lime Crime palette and you don't want to risk getting your information stolen, they're supposed to have it all fixed by now. But, you know, I wouldn't blame you for being scared, because I'm a little scared to ever order anything on their site again, and I'm sure a lot of people are. Again, you know, Coastal Scents Hot Pots are awesome. These retail for $2 each normally, but if you keep your eye out, you can always get them on sale. Sometimes they have 50% off sales off the entire site. They have 40% off. Usually around holidays is when they do their sales. So definitely check these guys out. Even if you don't get those ones, I definitely recommend the Hot Pots in general. Super affordable, amazing. Again, if you guys want a video all about the Hot Pots, just let me know down below and give this video a thumbs up. And if you like dupe videos, give me a thumbs up as well, just so I know, so I can create more videos just like this for you. Alright, that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Love y'all. Bye.